Cek satu 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 cek 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 cek. Max experience video automated smooth stream. Ini bagus. Satu satu cek cek cek. Cek Smooth streaming SS.
What's going on, guys? It is late. As you can see, I got the lights turned down low so I can just chill back and relax and enjoy a game. But we're having issues with our YouTube streaming and for smooth streaming. When we look at OBS, let me close this window. OBS is basically stating that our encoding is overloaded. What we're going to do is select settings, go into settings, go into our output. It's just for any of you guys that may be thinking like, oh, it's your hardware, need to upgrade and blah, blah, blah. CPU has a low utilization. We got enough memory here. GPU right now is at 54 utilization. Have our GPU, it's steady flowing. We're not going to jump into that GPU yet. Not yet, guys, okay? Let's do a speed test. So from your keyboard, just type speed test right here. Go. We got a good 100 up, 100 down connection from our ISP. So something with encoding. That's what it's currently stating. Look, just look at this. It's not with computer performance because this thing is, I'm gonna wave my hand. There's no lag, so you guys see it. No lag here. So we're gonna go to settings. Well, let me look at the streaming. So streaming, I have this unchecked. You wanna make sure that's unchecked, okay? Go to output. Our settings are, so we got AMD, that's that. Rescale output check for 1920 1080p. Our preset is set for YouTube streaming. Quality preset is set for good balance. Pre-pass is disabled. Target bit rate is at 10,000. That's not within the recommended range. And I'm gonna show you guys that this is basically YouTube's recommendations. So 1080p at 60 frames per second with a 1920 1080p resolution. Video bit rate range 4500 by 9000. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically knock this target bit rate down to 9000, guys. Can I get a 9,000? All right, yes I can. All right, so we're gonna hit apply. We're gonna hit OK. Apply and OK. Give that a couple of minutes and let YouTube do its thing. So guys, I also just remembered that back in the days with OBS, you can make down to 9,000, guys. Can I get a 9,000? All right, yes I can. All right, so let YouTube change the flow. So now it's ready to do another streaming. After a couple minutes, probably like what, 5 or 7, YouTube finally produced an image of our live stream. But as you can still see, there's definitely a delay because I'm talking, and that's me just chilling. We're not getting that error message there. So I'm kind of wondering if I should change the encoder, because right now I think we're just on the GPU. So let's see something here. Let's see how our GPU is looking. It's at 80% of utilization. So yeah, it looks like we're utilizing the GPU because our CPU it's very, very, very low. I don't want to change the encoder to the CPU. That's the whole point of having a video card, you know? What else can I do? Like top of my head, what's telling me is that basically let's go restart the routers. Let's restart our ISP router. Let's restart our wireless router that the computer is currently connected to. It's connected to the wireless router, which is connected by Ethernet connection. Not wireless, but Ethernet. So I think we should restart both of them because, again, your routers, they process data. Ethernet connection is still data. Let's do that. Let's give that a shot. Stop the stream, restart our network, hardware, come back and see. Just in case somebody may need this information, so how I commonly do it when it comes to restarting routers, I restart the ISP router, which is basically the router that's provided by your cable company. All right, so I do a power cycle of that, and then I run to my, my wireless router, which I have my gaming and video PC connected to the wireless router by Ethernet connection. So I will do a power cycle of that. All right, so ISP router first, then your home router afterwards. Routers, it's not just sending data by connection, it's still data being crunched. On a router, you still have memory chips. So when your computer is running sluggish, what do? You restart it. That's the quickest way. Okay. Well, if your phone is running sluggish, then your phone's been on, say for instance, your phone's been on for weeks, you just recharge it, and you don't reboot it, and it starts to act sluggish. What do you do with your phone? You restart it. The same thing that we're gonna do with this network connection. You guys need to subscribe to my channel. For the people that just wants to see the resolution, hit that subscribe button, and I'll probably make you a video that just shows, here's the issue, here's the resolution, and I'm not even talking. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Just hit it. Tell all your friends to hit it too. Our routers are back online. We were able to address that issue where we get an error message, but the video is still delayed. And as you can see, streaming latency is set normal. The way that YouTube kind of explains that is still confusing. I'm just going to say that it's still confusing. So basically before, guys, we had the normal latency enabled, and by default that is going to be enabled, which I think that gives you delay, what you actually see here, and delay exactly your response to your viewers are going to receive as your response. Like if they send a comment and says blah blah blah, you're going to have a delay responding to them. In simplest terms, it's basically going to give you a low level description of what stream latency is. By default, normal latency is checked, if I'm not mistaken. To kind of explain how that interacts with you doing your live stream is, one, normal latency gives you a higher level of video quality when it comes to video streaming. However, there are some drawbacks. When it comes to your actual chat and engagement with your viewers, you're going to have delay in the response with your viewers whenever you have normal latency. In addition, if you don't have a high speed connection from your ISP and from your actual computer device, your viewers are going to experience buffering. Okay? You want to keep that in mind. Low latency is in between. Provides good video quality. It's not as high as normal, but it's really good. It's really good. So, and it also provides you with a somewhat of a live real-time response. You got viewers that's posting comments. You're able to see them in a somewhat real-time manner. Ultra low, the video quality is not good. Okay. However, the positive side of low ultra latency.
Sungguh kau sahabat terbaik bagi kami, Bapa. Tak tergantikan oleh apapun. Dan kami hidup hanya karena kami percaya akan setiap firman-Mu yang sudah dan akan terjadi dalam kehidupan kami. Kami hidup karena percaya kami punya Allah yang hidup. Karena percaya Kau yang berjanji setia, pengharapanku selalu ada di dalam-Mu. Kau tidak akan menyerah meski dalam kesesakan. Seluruh hidupku dalam genggaman-Mu. Come on, sing with me. Aku punya Tuhan yang besar, yang telah berjanji dan sanggup menggenapi. Imanku bersepakat percaya kuasa-Nya. Ku terima sekarang